What's up, everyone? Luke X here, and today we're talking about micro SD cards on the Nintendo Switch 2. Where can you get them? What do you need to know? How do you transfer your data over from your Switch 1 to your Switch 2? Let's get into that now. Starting with the type of micro SD card we'll need the Express card to work with the Nintendo Switch 2. You'll know that you're looking at an Express card if it says EX on the card itself. Those express cards will work for both the Switch and the Switch 2, but your normal micro SD cards that you're using on your previous Switch definitely will not work on that Nintendo Switch 2. Looking down below, the SanDisk card here with the Mario branding, this is the one that Nintendo's pushing. We can also go over to Best Buy here and we see that they have the Samsung version. This is one of the cheapest options for a 256 gigabyte express card. The SanDisk 256 gigabyte is looking closer to $80. So that's a little bit expensive. 60 actually is a pretty good price for a 256 gigabyte card, but we may want more storage now that games are getting bigger. Looking at the internal storage of the Nintendo Switch 2, it does have 256 gigabytes of storage. So that is a lot of storage that will get you by for the first month or two. So there's no need to rush out and buy an SD card right now. Some of that 256 gigabytes will be used for the OS, but think about it. It's only 6 gigabytes, 8 gigabytes that are really going to be used for that. So you're going to have a good 250 gigabytes. That will get you 4 or 5 games on your console at least, even more with some smaller indie games. So I wouldn't rush out and buy one day one. We'll dive into some of the other retailers, see what Best Buy, Walmart, Amazon have, but none of the options are really that great right now. So let's go and take a look. While GameStop does have the Samsung card as well, they also have a few other options. So if you are a GameStop Pro member, you can get the 256 gigabyte card for a little bit cheaper than the Nintendo one. They also have more storage. So they have the 512 gigabyte and the 1 terabyte. These are both a little bit pricey, so I would hold off on these and let's look at a couple of other retailers. Walmart by far is going to be your best bang for your buck. This on micro SD card is $65 for 512 gigabytes. This is a lot of storage, more than you'll probably ever need, especially when considering the 256 gigabytes built-in storage. That's going to put you close to a terabyte there. You can see right now that this is $65 and not available for shipping. If you check pickup nearby and you click show in stores, my local store has it available for pickup. So if you really want this, check the link down in the description and see if your store has it available for in-store pickup. Next site we're going to want to look at is Amazon. This Lexar 1 terabyte card, currently not in stock, but you can set restock notifications for this. I've also seen some Twitter pages posting this online. This is a really good deal, around $70 to $80. Everything you would need here, 1 terabyte, great price, great size, but currently not in stock. So keep a lookout for that. They do have the 128 gigabyte available. Honestly, I wouldn't go for anything that small, especially you got to be careful when you go down to some of these other ones. It might default to a slower speed. So you want to really make sure that you are on that one that has the EX. The final SD card that I want to talk about is the SanDisk. So this one is really reliable, widely available across various retailers. It is $72.99, which is pretty expensive for a 256 gigabyte card. One thing that I do like about these SanDisks, that it is very clear which is the micro SD Express. It has this red line across the middle, so you're super clear on which one you're buying. Obviously, you do see the EX down here, but a lot of other cards from the other brands look very similar. While the $72 price tag is a little bit steep for a 256 gigabyte, I would recommend going with the Samsung Nintendo one instead, which is about $10 to $15 cheaper. In conclusion, no need to rush and buy a micro SD card right now. The Nintendo Switch 2 has that large internal storage. It'll get you by for a few months while you're playing some of your favorite games. Some of the best options that we looked at today aren't currently in stock, so just wait till those come back in stock and you can get one down the road. Thanks everyone for watching today. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below if you have any other good options for SD cards, if you have any questions, and we'll see you on the next one.